Hey everyone, Brian here with honest mechanic advice to help you make good decisions for your car. One key question I often get is, when is the right time to replace my car's battery? Knowing the signs of a dying battery can make a big difference in avoiding getting stranded or having to deal with a sudden dead battery. I'll walk you through the key indications that your battery needs replacing along with some best practices on battery lifespan and testing. Let's start with the basics. What does your car battery actually do? It's essentially a reservoir that stores and releases electrical energy to start your engine as well as continuously recharge and distribute power to essential electronic components when the car is on or off. As the battery ages, its lead plates and connections corrode over time, which leads to capacity and voltage drops. It has less get up and go when you need it most on those bone-chilling winter mornings. How long do car batteries last? Typically, a car battery can last anywhere between 3 to 5 years, but there are indications that it is due for replacement. Watch out for these 4 clear signals that indicate replacing the battery is imminent. 1. Slow engine cranking is sign number 1. Turning the key leads to sluggish clicking noises, or the engine barely rotating over once or twice rather than a quick burst of solid cranks to start it up. The cold only exacerbates poor battery performance. 2. Dashboard battery or alternator warning lights come on while driving around. This indicates trouble either charging back up or properly delivering electricity through the car's system. Don't ignore that check engine light. 3. Extensive corrosion buildup on the battery posts and where the cables connect. The green-white crystallized crud is toxic battery acid leakage. You want clean connections to avoid resistance delivering current. Time for new cables and battery terminals. 4. Cracked battery casing or bulging sides means the components and seals are breaking down. Often, there's internal damage you cannot see, like shorted lead plates. Any leaks or odd deformations spell doom. As a good rule of thumb, car batteries tend to last around 5 years under normal duty before starting to break down. The older the battery gets, the higher the odds of failure. Heat is the enemy. Batteries wear out much faster in hotter climates. That 3-year mark hits. Be vigilant with testing regardless of whether or not you live in Minnesota or Arizona. Extreme weather on both ends along with high vibration also accelerates demise. Here are 3 ways to self-test if unsure. 1. Use a multimeter to check voltage with the engine off and on. A well-charged healthy battery shows 12.4, 12.7 volts off and over 13.7 volts on. Anything less may indicate pending failure. 2. Battery load testers measure how well it holds up delivering high current draws needed for starter motor cranking. Many auto stores offer free testing with their commercial-grade equipment. 3. For a quick visual inspection, turn your headlights on for a minute, then try to start the engine. If brightness dims right away or you get slow/no cranking, that points to insufficient charge and current delivery. When it comes time to replacing the old battery, I recommend going back with the same group size that came out to avoid any fitment issues. Match the cold cranking amps rating for your climate needs, higher the better, especially up north. As a good rule of thumb, have a mechanic test your car battery every year or two once it's 3+ years old. Waiting for clear failure signs means you could get stranded with a dead battery. Preemptive testing and timely replacement helps avoid sudden issues down the road. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share.